You're about to listen to TADPOG, Tyler and Dave Play Old Games. It's a comedy video game podcast. We would like to stress that the hosts are not experts and are really just very crass commentators. Seriously, this is an explicit podcast that happens to talk about video games sometimes. So please enjoy this pretty okay podcast with Tyler and Dave.
Hello, Internet. Hey, welcome.
Hi.
Welcome to another TADPOG podcast.
I like when you smack your lips like that. You're like, look at this. Let's see what we got in here. This podcast could use a little more salt.
Can I have change for $1? $1? Quarters, mostly.
What?
That Mr. Show skit.
Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm with you now.
Good way to open the show, an obscure reference to like a 20-year-old television show.
Hey, look, Pinball Archmage Chris Adler's going to love it. And I love it too now that I know what you're talking about. It's been a long time since I've watched Mr. Show, like a criminally long time.
So, yeah, it's Tyler and Dave Play Old Game. It's a weekly show where...
About soccer.
We just do soccer games now.
Pretty much. We are your source for soccer game.
We're gearing up for our FIFA podcast.
It's going to happen. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we are literally gearing up for our FIFA podcast.
Mm-hmm. Two old guys play old games. And, like this week, we prayed to the randomizer. And the randomizer was like...
As always.
Fuck y'all.
Yeah, the randomizer shit on us pretty hard.
So there are hundreds of games you guys to play? No. Another soccer game already.
We just did Champions World Class Soccer.
Yeah, worst name.
That's did I get the name right though?
I'm pretty sure you did.
We just did that like what? 3 episodes ago? 2 episodes ago?
2 episodes ago, I think.
So sweet. We're right back. We're right back on the pitch.
Yep. So let's go. You want your listens to take another dip? All right, soccer game.
We have had the biggest dip that we have had in listens has actually been Super Battleship.
Well, I was very sick.
I don't think
my bad, dog.
but people don't know that going in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, that one was like like when the numbers came in. When I checked the numbers on Super Battleship, it was like, is this working right? It hasn't been this low in a long time. So yeah, it was pretty bad. So go listen to Super Battleship if you haven't.
Please.
Tyler's
very sick, and it's not a great one.
It's not.
Because I'm very sick.
Yeah, you didn't miss much if you skipped Super Battleship.
Yeah.
Not like this episode.
Yep.
If you don't listen to this one, fuck, you're missing out.
Oh, you were missing out.
Elite Soccer.
So much.
Probably the best, I don't know.
Most elite soccer game on the Super Nintendo.
The elitist soccer game you can find on the Super Nintendo.
So yeah, Elite Soccer.
Also not a great name.
No, also not a great name.
Better name than Champions World Class Soccer.
Yep.
But also very generic sounding. Like it sounds like if you went to the store to buy this game, like you're browsing through the video game section and you say, oh, like Super Mario World. Okay, cool. Super Metroid. All right, neat. And then there's this like white box, green letters and green Helvetica letters that just says Elite Soccer on the side of it.
Yep.
And you're like, what is this store brand video game?
Is this the sequel to Soccer?
Shit, I didn't know Kmart made video games.
It could have just named Soccer 2.
Soccer video game. Soccer the video game. I mean, that is pretty much Elite Soccer.
Yep.
It is Soccer the video game.
Yep. So I guess really before we delve into Elite Soccer. Elite Soccer.
Elite Soccer.
I'm your beard host, Tyler. About to sneeze.
All right. Bless you. There's the second one. You getting sick again?
I'm starting to think there's something in this spot.
Yeah, were you sitting? Got a lot of...
Yeah.
Oh, you're under all that pollen.
It's true.
Why'd you do that?
The Starfleet pollen tree.
Why'd you sit under the pollen?
I'm beard host, Tyler. I had a week.
Yeah.
What have you been up to, Dave?
Well, yesterday I spent 1 hour at a fast food restaurant.
A whole hour?
A whole hour waiting to place my order. Can you guess the restaurant that I spent 1 hour waiting?
Popeyes.
It was Popeyes.
Okay.
It was, in fact, Popeyes, yes. Unbeknownst to me, That chicken sandwich is back.
Oh, okay.
That chicken sandwich is back. I got done at the gym and I sent Nikki a text saying, hey, do you want me to pick up food on the way back? And she said, yeah, Henry wants a chicken leg from Popeyes. So I was like, all right, okay. It's like Popeyes is good. I get the naked tenders there usually. So I'm like, all right, I get some naked tenders and grub on that. So I drive to Popeyes and boy, man, I had to wait on Lone Oak Road to turn in because the drive-through line was that backed up. So I finally get in line and I'm like, man, this sure is weird. It's never like this at Popeyes. That's weird. And so I just kind of like...
Normally, no one's ever at our Popeyes and everyone forgets it exists.
Dude, I love Popeyes. Our Popeyes kind of sucks because they usually get the order wrong.
Yeah.
But like Popeyes, like across the board, I'm telling you, those blackened naked tenders are fucking fire. They're great. And they're like so low-cal because they're not breaded or anything. It's just like, here's chicken with some seasoning on it. And it's really good. Also, their Mardi Gras sauce is really good. Very high calories in that because it's like this creamy mustard kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, so like I'm in line for like 15 minutes and it's moved a little bit. And I'm listening on the podcast and I'm like, what is going on? This is weird. This is so fucking
And by
weird.
then, were you trapped?
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah.
I was trapped immediately. Like, dude, I pulled in. Like, I wasn't the only one waiting to turn into Popeyes. There was someone behind me.
I'm trying to go to Chong's. Too late, man. Now you're in line for chicken sandwich.
Yeah, sorry.
That you're not going to get. So chill out.
So it took me about 35 to 40 minutes to get to the place where I could take the order, where I could give the order, the speaker, some call it. And man, I was like, okay. So I placed the order. I'm like, Henry wanted fries with this chicken leg. And I was like, fries. Like, sorry, we're out of fries and we're out of onion rings. And it's like, okay, mashed potatoes. You got mashed potatoes? I'm like, yeah, we got mashed potatoes. And I was like, I switched orders. I was like,
we have whole Idaho potatoes.
right, yeah.
Unwashed.
Yeah.
Would you like
Would you like one? It was used my son's science fair project. It powered a watch for like 8 minutes, but it's still edible.
So we have 3 left.
It's not FDA.
You made multiple of these lines?
Yeah. It's not FDA approved or anything, but you can eat it. We'll sell it to you if you want it.
We got a sack. You just drive up, reach your hand in,
Yeah,
take home a potato.
Hey, reach in the potato sack.
That'll be $5.
So I decided to switch my order. I was like, I waited this long. I'm not going to get the blackened naked tenders. I'm going to get this chicken sandwich and see what it's all about. So when I placed, he was like, it's going to be a 16-minute wait on the chicken leg. And I was like, I said,
You got to kill the chicken? What?
I said, that's what my dad would have said. So I've literally heard him say in a steakhouse, well, you got to kill the cow. But anyway, what I did say instead was, dude, I just waited 38 minutes to place this order. 16 minutes, it's not going to kill me. And I was even expecting, I was like, by the time I get to the window, it's 16 minutes is already going to have gone by.
Yeah.
And it was true because it took me a full hour. Like I looked down at the clock and been like, well, that was an hour waiting in line to get this food.
But you got the chicken sandwich?
I got the chicken sandwich. I got the spicy variant.
So, tell us.
Good sandwich. Very good sandwich. I'd even go so far as to say great sandwich. Was it worth 1 hour of my time? Absolutely not. Not at all.
How does it stack up against across town, the Chick-fil-A spicy chicken sandwich?
All right. So here's what's interesting about the two. Spicy chicken at Chick-fil-A.
I'm just going to title this episode Dave Reviews Popeye's Chicken Sandwich versus Chick-fil-A.
Perfect. We'll get all
parentheses elite soccer.
We'll get let's do it. We'll get and the show art will be the Popeyes chicken sandwich. We'll cash in on that SEO. It's hot right now.
Perfect. Yep.
So yeah, it's a great classic TADPOG move. The spicy chicken sandwich.
Classic TADPOG. We fuck the chicken and come inside it.
That is
classic
right.
TADPOG.
Yeah, right.
I figured the chicken in a church. I took the chicken to Church's Fried Chicken and finger fucked it
and made Lee's watch. Yeah, that's 2013 TADPOG. This is 2014 classic TADPOG. I think we're in. But they just like, okay, so Chick-fil-A, their chicken sandwich is a clean sandwich, right? You got the bun, you got the chicken patty. Is that what you call it? Chicken patty? What do you call that?
It's chicken patty.
Chicken patty?
Well, I mean, or it's chicken breast. I don't know.
Chicken breast?
Yeah.
I don't know. it's got chicken on it.
Yeah.
And
Chicken sandwich.
yeah, chicken sandwich has got pickles on it. Popeyes is exactly the same, except they got some sauce on there. I don't know what that sauce is, but I think it's what delineates the regular chicken sandwich from the spicy chicken sandwich. Because the chicken itself looked like it was like a regular breaded kind of fried chicken deal. So it was very good. I mean, seriously, it was like, okay, I could start getting a chicken sandwich here and like not having my money go to like anti-gay organizations. Like this is like an easy move for me. Not if I have to wait 1 hour each time.
Yeah.
Because I only
Don't like the gays that much.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
I'm in Chick-fil-A and I hate the gays, but they have 2 drive-through lines.
Yeah, and it usually takes me 20 minutes to get through there. Their line takes forever too, man.
Yeah,
They're always slammed.
all the time.
They're always
Yeah, it's
slammed.
never an easy breezy,
No, never.
beautiful trip into Chick-fil-A.
No, and Popeyes is closer to me. This is all like once the craze kind of dies down, this is going to be excellent. But right now, it fucking sucks because I want another one. But it's like, I'm not, maybe it's not like that on any other day that's not Sunday.
Yeah.
But yeah.
next time Nikki goes, wait an hour.
Yeah, we need to trade off. And then Henry goes. We just hand Henry.
I can't drive. Well, that might make it quicker.
No, we'll drop you off and come pick you back up. Mom and I are going to do some shopping. We'll come back. You'll have our chicken. Here's $20.
We're going to go fuck at Romantics while you wait for our chicken. Goodbye.
I don't know that I would fuck at Romantics. I might fuck in the parking lot at Romantics.
Okay.
But I don't know that I would fuck.
So the guy trying to
in
sell you
Romantics.
the strap-on can watch.
The guy who tried to sell you the strap on.
You guys look kinky. Do you want to switch it up and I'll sell you this for $40?
No thanks. No thanks. Unless she really wants to, in which case, all right. We'll
In
try
which case,
it.
maybe.
I think
In which case, 35.
Right. Yeah. I would I'm down, man. If she wants to, I'm down. It's gonna take some warming up. But I think I draw the line at sounding. That's probably a thing where it's like
Sounding?
yeah, where you put the rod up the urethra and strike it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like I usually say that look, anything that like she
Coincidentally, that is also my line.
I say this all the time, but it's like I'd be down to try anything that she is into, which is really easy to say because she's not into shit like that. She's never gonna test me on that. She's never gonna be like, I got a little sword. Can I stick it in your penis?
Let's put shit into you.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Your body's not designed for it, but let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah. She's very much the things go in her. And that's it. That's all.
Just A to B.
That's
Nice
it.
day.
All right. There we go. So yeah, I'm lucky in that regard. But I mean, like I said it like even when like a long time ago we were talking about furries, and it's like, dude, if Nikki like out of the blue was like, wear this skunk costume and fuck me, and be like, all right, I guess I'm gonna have. I guess
Doesn't
I'm
matter.
gonna do
Had
it.
sex.
Exactly.
You mean to talk like Pepe Le Pew? Like,
Even
how
if
far
you-
does this go?
Even if you don't, I'm gonna.
Will you dress like a cat? Can I set up a series of mousetrap like things around the house and I'll chase you over?
All right, I have to set up an elaborate paintbrush with white paint on it that you have to run under.
And then we'll do the part that they don't show you in Looney Tunes where I catch you and violently fuck the shit out of you.
Yeah, and then Pepe goes to jail.
Yep.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I don't know. Yeah, those are tough to watch now
Yeah.
because that cat is fucking terrified.
Yeah.
That cat is absolutely terrified.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Not exactly a blurred line situation.
no, it is not. Like it's a situation where it's like, I feel like I need to show that to Henry and be like, this is how far we've come as a society. I used to laugh at this when I was a child. This used to be funny.
Cartoon rape culture was hilarious as a kid.
The whole empire
And
was
now,
built on
like
it.
all the kids that watch this are pretty much like, no, it's fine. No, it's fine. If you're charming enough, it's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. Now
I
know
never
better.
really thought about that, but yeah, man, that's pretty bad.
It's really like the cat's
It's
terrified.
pretty bad, yeah.
The cat's terrified. Yeah. Yeah, it is really bad. How? And I don't know. Whatever. I'm glad it's better now, I guess. I don't watch.
I don't hear a lot about Pepe Le Pew anymore.
No.
I really don't.
No.
He's probably not in the new Space Jam movie.
I don't know. He might be.
Or is it where he's suddenly all about Rihanna, and Rihanna sets him straight and he apologizes for everything he's ever done? Then, okay, yeah, he's in Space Jam.
Yeah. Stay woke, everyone. I think that's the moral of the story here. So what? You had a week.
Yep.
We played some Call of Cthulhu. You ran some Call of Cthulhu.
I did. I ran
Let
some
that-
Call of Cthulhu.
Let that cat with does not have a white stripe on its back out of the bag.
Yep.
That was fun.
Let that big black demonic dog out of the back.
Mm-hmm.
Let Harvey out the back.
Mm-hmm. It was fun. I'm
Yeah.
really glad you ran it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
really looking forward to the next session. Do you want to tell everybody what it? I mean, do you want to tell or you want to not tell?
Well, I think we should tell.
All right.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited
So-
about it.
So I was randomly listening because what was I think it was Casey and I were sitting in our office. We share an office doing paperwork, and it was silent. I don't really like the silence, so I was like, "Hey,
Let's put on some Looney Tunes." Hey, Casey, what do you say we put on some Looney Tunes?
Hey, you put on the skunk suit. I'm gonna put on some Looney Tunes. You're a huge, imposing guy. Why don't you put on the skunk suit?
I don't take you as a cat man.
But so I asked him, you into serial killers and cults? He's like, fuck yeah, man. I'm all about that true crime shit. And I was like, perfect. Let me show you some episodes of the last podcast on the left. So I'm going through stuff and we're listening to it. And then there's a series of episodes. I was like, oh, this is really good. I bet he'll enjoy listening to these. So we go back, we listen to half the first episode, and just like the Son of Sam game, I get fucking struck again. I'm like, okay. So then
The Son of Sam game that you ran for TADPOG.
TADPOG, same thing. Me in the shower listening to the last podcast on the left.
That was a
and it
while
suddenly
ago.
Hit me. It
So
was a minute.
I feel like it's worth saying that we did do an actual play of Call of Cthulhu
Yeah.
that you ran because
Yeah.
it's been 3 years.
Maybe it wasn't. There's two instances of me listening to the same episode because I've listened to it with Casey and I've listened to it with Melissa. I'm not sure which one I got the idea for.
Well,
It
when
might have
both
been-
of them are wearing a skunk suit, it's impossible to tell.
Now that I think about it, it might have been actually on the way to Nashville to Paul Korn's birthday. I randomly picked this episode. Melissa and I were listening to it. I think it hit me there. And then when I went and I'd listened to it, part of it with Casey. Because, it was just a sudden epiphany again. Because remember, I brought it up to you all right, I got an idea for a Call of Cthulhu game.
Yeah.
So I sat on it trying to find the right time, find the right, who should play it, because I've had a lot of requests from the last time if you do one again. Paul Korn physically threatened to murder me if I didn't include him. So I got the idea. I kind of put it together. Since I listened to those other episodes with Casey, he was interested. So put the game together for Paul, Chandra.
You have to ask me.
Uh-huh, yeah.
You're contractually bound.
I don't like running games without you. So, so the four of you sat down on Saturday and we had a recorded session where we made characters and then a recorded session of the very first episode.
We had us some fun.
We did.
And I have not been able to stop thinking about it because it's man, there are so many things that I've thought about where it's okay, next session I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this. So I am very excited to play the next session.
So did you like the last Call of Cthulhu game we ran? Did you like the Son of Sam?
I did.
Good. I'm glad you played this one. I had an idea, and I'm running another one. And this one is because I feel like the last Call of Cthulhu was it was heavy on the mystery. The idea I have for this one, it's a very different serial killer. So by nature, this game is much, much, much more graphic. So. And plus, we had a mix of complaints people wanted the video games. We did 10 episodes. So this next Call of Cthulhu game is Patreon exclusive.
Except for the character creation, right?
Except for the character creation episode. That's sort of our teaser gift out there. So that will be released next Monday.
Let's just say maybe.
Maybe.
Right? Because it's
Okay.
going to kind of be up to you.
Yeah.
When you want to do it, right? I
Yeah.
mean, so.
Well, we do because I would like it to be on Patreon, it to be weekly.
Okay.
To release, we won't play every week, but
Right.
to release an episode of the new Call of Cthulhu game
We got to figure out the timing.
Yeah,
But
let's figure out the time.
But the point is, that you're running another Call of Cthulhu game. It's fucking awesome, and you can listen to it on Patreon.com/TADPOG.
Yep. So it is. Well, no, I'll leave the name.
You will be able to listen to it on Patreon.com/TADPOG.
Right.
Let me throw that out. You can't listen to it yet.
Yep.
There, but soon.
So I'll save the name as well. Let's just say there's a Call of Cthulhu game, and at the end of the free episode,
Why don't you want to say the name?
I don't know. I just want to wait.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not gonna Pepe Le Pew you. If you don't want to say the name, you don't have to say the name.
Yeah.
I think it's a good name though. I think it's intriguing. I think it's a name that people will be like, "What?"
And so I think everybody, because I do say it in the character creation episode.
That's true. So you'll hear that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I've got one more thing.
Please.
This isn't a thing that happened to me. It's a thing that's going to happen in the future, much like the Call of Cthulhu game. I mentioned this on the tail end of the last episode that we recorded, Beavis and Butthead, which I think is a really great episode, by the way. If you haven't listened to that, please check it out. Ian was on it, Wiz and Sage Ian, and he's great as always.
And thank you, Joey Webster. He told me, hey, I love John and Ian. Next time one of them are on, I'm going to increase my Patreon pledge. Ian was on, so Joey sent me a message. A man of my word. There you go.
Yeah. So thank you, Joey. Drinksmith Joey.
Drinksmith.
On the tail end of that episode, I made this announcement, but I didn't have all the details then. And I'd like to make it at the top of this episode, kind of the middle of this episode. Experience Grind, they're a podcast. You probably know of them. If you listen to us, we've mentioned them several times.
Kyle Collins has been on the show before.
And they are doing an Extra Life charity stream benefiting Norton Children's Hospital. That charity stream is happening on November 16th on their Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/experiencegrind. A lot of people that you know from this show are going to be there. And I say from this show, I mean, obviously you may know them from their own shows because a lot of these people have their own podcasts. Kyle and Ryan from Experience Grind are going to be on that charity stream. Sean Barry and Exalted Lord Micah Purdue from Digital Cartridge Podcast, they're going to be on that charity stream as well. Ben Caruth from Street Pizza, he's going to be there. Sean Muldowney from Nerdy Thursday is going to be there. And then Casey, Brooks, Master Mold Mike, and more to be announced later. I think they might have some surprises.
Yep.
So check it out. I was there last year and it was a lot of fun. I'm sure it's going to be entertaining again this year. And if you've got some cash to spare, it is a good cause. So I do urge you to donate.
They've done amazing things for Jack.
Yeah, because that's where Jack went. So yeah, that's it. So I'll be checking it out. I got some things going on Saturday, but you may see me there if you decide to pop in. If not, like that's a huge draw or anything, but I may be there.
Draw.
So there we go. That's it.
Hell yeah. Well, I know everybody's just so ready to hear us talk about some elite soccer.
Are you ready for some football?
Football. Yeah, do you hear that, Dave?
I do hear that.
Yeah.
It sounds like my company minivan filled to the brim with soccer balls is being opened, and I'm saying I got a lot of balls, which of course ushers in a segment that we like to call Dave Reads from Wikipedia.
I understood that reference.
Excellent. Please hold. There's a problem. Okay, guys. LADYBUGS is a 1992 American sports comedy film starring Rodney Dangerfield and directed by Sidney J. Fury. It's a good name.
Perfect.
Dangerfield plays a Denver businessman who takes over a girls' soccer team that the company he works for sponsors. The film also stars Jack A. Harry as his assistant coach, Eileen Graff, and his girlfriend. Eileen Graff as his girlfriend. I read this.
And his girlfriend,
Jonathan Brandis. Right, exactly. That's why I had to be like, what the fuck is going on? Did Wikipedia break? Nah, just my brain.
No, they had it right.
Just Jonathan Brandis as his girlfriend's son and Vanessa Shaw as his boss's daughter. Then Los Angeles Dodgers manager Tommy Lasorda has a cameo at the end, as do Blake Clark and longtime Dangerfield friend Chuck McCann.
Yeah, not a good soccer game without Tommy Lasorda.
I did watch Ladybug. And
Yeah.
it was amazing because I haven't seen that movie since I was a kid. And man, I really liked this movie as a kid. I really did. And rewatching it was a weird experience. And I'll tell you why. The weird experience was when I was a child and watching this movie, the girls in that movie were my age.
So they were attractive.
They were attractive. Like now, like watching it as an adult, I was like, oh my God, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Wrong that I have this boner. Fuck.
No. Although the movie did try really hard to make you have a boner with Kimberly, the boss's daughter, because like there is a
Is
scene.
Kimberly age appropriate to be giving boners?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Probably not is my assumption.
It's like, geared toward giving little kids boners.
Yes, it is. Because the scene is Jonathan Brandis's character is imagining her like running in like very adult makeup and a bikini, and they've got her tits like pushed up. It was like one of those where it's like, man, this feels kind of weird that they would do this.
Yep.
But okay. And
you're 12, but we get everybody boners.
right, everyone gets
Dad,
boners.
sons, everybody gets boners. So push them up.
Push them up, and then they do it in slow mo.
Rodney will be dead before anybody really throws a fit about this. So.
But you know what? At the end of the movie, he finally got respect. So you could say that was pretty much case closed.
Case closed.
It's
Anytime
poetic.
Rodney Dangerfield gets respect in a movie, it's over.
It's over. So yeah, it was a weird experience. It was actually really great because Nikki walked through when I was watching it, and I felt a little weird because I was like, she's gonna be like,
she's gonna see this boner and really wonder why I've got it. I know. I'll say it's Jonathan Brandis. She'll understand. Why do you hard again? Jonathan Brandis.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Again, Dave. Didn't you just jerk off to Sidekicks the other day?
yeah, but that was for Chuck Norris. She walked through while I was watching it, and she sat down, and so I was like, okay, she's sitting down. She probably thinks this is really weird because I told her that I was going to be watching it for the show, and then like I don't know, 20 minutes in, she was like, "Man, I used to love this movie." And I was like, "Oh well, shit, we get to have like a Ladybugs moment. This is all right. This is okay." And then it's like,
I'll be right down your throat. You beat Jack A. Come on, let's do this,
dude. I'm not gonna like. Jack A did it for me.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
I get it.
Absolutely did it for me.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, and even like now, like watching the movie.
Won't you eat this pussy? What, you can't eat a strong woman's pussy? Fucking get on the pussy. All right, Jack A, you got me.
All right, sign me up. I'll put on the cat costume. It's fine. Do you want to paint the stripe or should I? Oh, I got to run under that chair? Okay.
It's pre-striped. I'm ready for this.
Did the movie hold up? I mean, it's a good thing that I had a lot of nostalgia for it.
Yeah.
I'll just put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good thing I had a lot of nostalgia for it.
Guess what was it? I read a Reddit thread about movies that wouldn't fly so well nowadays, and that was on it.
Ladybug. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, because like there are totally like there are so many jokes in that movie. On one hand, it's like I kind of wish I hadn't rewatched it, so it could have like lived perfectly forever in my mind. But the other part of that was I got all of the jokes in the movie, and it's like it was weird watching it and be like, holy shit, there's like a overtly pedophilic joke in this movie where like Rodney Dangerfield and Jonathan Brandis are in a changing room together, and he's like trying to help Jonathan Brandis get a dress on, and like Rodney Dangerfield is like, I'm trying real hard, but it's so tight. And it's like, oh my fucking God.
If you were my girlfriend's son, I'd fuck you in the ass.
I get no respect, I'll tell you.
I get no respect. I get no anal. I get no respect.
I don't think they called it anal in the early 90s.
Who am I, Joe Paterno? I don't. What is going on here?
Rodney Dangerfield as Joe Paterno in It can't happen. He's dead. Man, I liked Rodney Dangerfield.
I did too.
Mm-hmm. Back to School.
I never seen Back to School.
Man, that was the movie that I remember my dad letting me watch that with him, and that was kind of like my introduction to Rodney Dangerfield. And it's like, oh, my dad likes this guy. All right, and wow, he is all right, he is crass. All right, sweet, I like that too. So yeah.
What else was he in? Caddyshack.
Yeah, man, I haven't seen Caddyshack in a minute.
I've never seen Caddyshack either.
So Caddyshack 2 I've never seen. Caddyshack 1 I've seen. It's just been a long time. And man, never mind. I was gonna have a real hot take on Caddyshack, but bless you. Bless you. Get out from under that pollen.
I don't know what's
what
going on.
What are you doing?
Oh.
I do like your dog blanket that you're wearing.
Thank
it's
you.
got poodles on it.
I'm wondering if this is not a literal dog blanket because I did have a rather large German Shepherd.
Was he just a purebred German Shepherd?
I think so.
Because that dude was gigantic.
Yep.
That was like a halfling's mount.
It was.
It was a riding dog. Yeah.
Yeah, so Brandy Jr. dog sat for her boss, which she had to work, so we had a Call of Cthulhu dog.
Yeah. So I don't know if the mics picked him up or not, but you might hear,
Just pretend it's Harvey.
Yeah. Because he was chasing his tail the entire time. All right. I guess you probably want to talk about elite soccer a little bit, maybe? Or do you want
For like a second, then we can talk about Ladybugs more.
to go back to Ladybugs?
That's
Look,
fine.
man, we can talk about Ladybugs all day.
Because really, we knew this game was going to be not glorious, so you were like, let's talk about Ladybugs.
Let's do an episode of Ladybugs. And, I've got an idea, but I'm gonna save it. Yeah. I'm going to save it.
Okay.
All right, what I think we should do is every time we get a sports game, we just talk about a movie from our childhood about that sport.
Yeah.
The next football game we get, I want to talk about Necessary Roughness
Oh, I was going to say Little
with
Giants.
Kathy Ireland. Little Giants, let's do that too. Trust
There are
me.
a lot of football games.
Lots of sports games.
We're going to run out of movies before we run out of games.
Yes, absolutely. There are lots of sports games that we do not give a shit about, but there are movies from our childhood that I think we could do it up.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Ladybugs is as I was watching it, I was like, there is not a lot to talk about because it is straight up just it is a very straightforward plot where it's like, all right, Rodney Dangerfield wants to marry this woman and the only way she will marry him is if he gets a promotion. That seems a little weird, but okay. And
All right, so women be materialistic if you want to get what you... Okay, sure.
all right, okay,
All right, go ahead.
check. All right. And in order for him to get the promotion, he has to coach a winning girls soccer team, and the team sucks, but his soon-to-be hopeful stepson is a star soccer player, and he's going to put a wig on him, and that's all he's going to do. That's all it takes. That's all it
It's a
takes.
good thing Jonathan Brandis is really pretty.
That is fair to say. I do think
Yeah.
that Jonathan Brandis, he was a pretty boy for sure. So that does help, but still, just a wig. Because there are scenes where it's the scene.
And does it she just talks sort of like this?
No. I mean,
No.
it's straight up, every now and then he does, but for the most part, it's hey, how's it going? Did no one even question this? The scene, there's a scene where
It's got long hair. Only girls have long hair. All right.
all right. And it's not even long hair.
I mean, who are they? Kenna? They're all Kenna.
It's not even long hair. It's like a bob wig. It's like a helmet. The white cat
At
with
least
the
Miss
lemon helmet.
Doubtfire had makeup on.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. What I'm trying to say is that Robin Williams was an artist. Jonathan Brandis was a pretty boy.
It's very easy to fool someone into being a different gender. That's all we're saying. It's incredibly easy.
As is evidenced by Ladybugs.
Yep. I thought you were going to say Lady Boys.
No, that's a different movie. That's a different movie that I did not
We'll
watch.
do
with
that for
Nikki.
Patreon.
Okay, guys. Striker video game.
But there are a lot of quizzes about Lady Boys. Like which one is
There
this?
are.
Is this?
Yeah.
And I say that thinking it sounds like, is that offensive?
Is what offensive?
saying ladyboys.
Is that offensive? No, I don't think it is.
Because I believe that is what the
That's a very
subculture is called.
Yeah, I think that's a
in,
very
like,
specific
Thailand.
Yeah, that's a very specific
Okay.
thing. I mean, I don't think it is. Stay woke, everybody, for sure. But like, I don't know.
We just condemned Pepe Le Pew. We're looking for the right track.
We're
here.
on your side, okay? We just need a little help. That's all. Like, I'm a 38-year-old white dude. Do I know if ladyboys is offensive?
No.
No, I don't.
Will I take a business trip to Thailand to figure it out?
Maybe.
Yes, absolutely.
Maybe with like 8 skunk costumes. Maybe. Striker is a soccer video game series first released by Rage Software in 1992. Now you're probably asking yourself, wait a minute, why is Dave reading a Wikipedia entry about Striker? I thought this game was Elite Soccer. It is Elite Soccer in North America. There were a shitload of Striker games.
It's almost as if this game could just be titled anything and just run with it.
Why didn't they just call it Striker? You know what I'm like? I guess the reasoning.
People be confused with Striker and Fire Striker.
I mean, I guess that I
Or
guess
is it a bowling game?
yeah, or a baseball game.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like now I feel like that term is more known in the United States, but still,
Is that
Elite
this guy
Soccer?
from the soon-to-be released Mortal Kombat 2?
Right? Striker with a Y. So like it came out on Striker came out like on Amiga, Atari ST, also the Super Nintendo, which in PAL it came out as Striker, and then in the United States it came out as Elite Soccer. There was, and this is fantastic news for you and I, because we have agreed that when we cover a sports game that is part of a series, that we are going to try to cover both of those games at the same time.
Yep.
There is.
Most of the time, there won't be a lot of changes. If it was a drastically different
sure.
game, sure, like Beavis and Butthead.
Sure. Yes, absolutely. Because the Genesis version and the Super Nintendo are very different games. They feature the same characters, but the gameplay is different. In 1993, a year later after Elite Soccer, World Soccer 94 Road to Glory came out. And it is.
Now, that's a name. That's a name for a soccer game.
That one? Where you like World Soccer 94 Road to Glory?
Yeah, that's a name. That's a soccer. That's a fucking name.
That's a name?
That's a fucking name.
It's kind of wordy, don't you think?
I think
Like
I like it better than
Champions?
Elite Soccer or Champions World.
World
Like,
Class Soccer?
it's like it's inspiring and tells you what it is.
Road to Glory.
Yeah.
All right.
At least sounds fun.
It is the same game as Elite Soccer with a few minor graphical improvements.
Now there are 2 balls in the field at once.
Right? Hey, we added a new dimension.
Give me that soccer game.
3D soccer. You play 3 different games of soccer. When you listen to Call of Cthulhu on Patreon, you'll
understand.
get that joke.
Listen, come back and listen to this again.
We're going to need your help. You need to help us up the numbers on this. Because those elite soccer, those world champions soccer.
There's a secret code for the Call of Cthulhu game in Super Battleship. Go check it out.
Yeah, we planted that seed. So,
It's going to be incredibly hard to decipher, though.
yeah, you might have to listen to it a couple times.
I did put in on our Past Midnight episode in the show notes in kanji, because I believe the post was Past Midnight, known in Japan as, and then I had the kanji, and if you'd put in the kanji to a translator, it said, "This is an April Fool's joke." No one got it. Just like no one got my post on the TADPOG page about it. 2 people like that post.
Wait, about what?
I had a huge list of cryptids, and I said this is the list of enemies on Past Midnight 2.
Right. I saw that. Did I like it?
I just know like 2 people did.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, look, here's my first thing. That was not a good post, and it's not your fault. Because
A little bit my fault.
you made the post.
I made the post.
But it's like the thumbnail on that post.
You can't see all
You can't.
of it.
It's all and it's
Yeah.
all like pixelated and shit.
Yeah.
It's just like, what the fuck is this? It like looks bad,
Yeah.
and that's not on you. You're talking about the TADPOG Facebook page.
Yeah, been trying to be more active on that.
Yeah, I like that. I'm trying to, but I feel like I'm just stumbling over you because like I scheduled a
We can
post.
just stumble over each other trying to make this work.
That's pretty much how we did the podcast.
Yep.
So
Give us 5 years.
yeah, we'll get there eventually.
Eventually. So Road to Glory Soccer. What's the difference?
The big difference is the penalty kick mini game, because the way that both games work.
The Elite Soccer one, I didn't do a penalty kick, but it looked like horse shit.
Yeah, it's horrible. So it's like this game is different from like a lot of the other soccer games I played, because Elite Soccer and World Champions 94 is it's all top down. It's not like a 3/4 view like we're kind of used to from like FIFA or anything like that. 90 minutes prime goal.
90 minutes European prime goal.
It's not like that. It's straight like overhead. Like it is like there's a blimp above the pitch and the camera is pointed straight down. And that immediately gives it this old feeling. The game, honestly, I felt like play like an NES game. And that's
NES game on crack.
yes, because it's all sped up.
It is very, very fast.
Yeah.
Like, because I watched SNES Drunk did a video of all the SNES soccer games.
Right.
And they said, like, Elite Soccer is awful because it's like someone had an ASCII pad and put it on fast forward and then just left it, which, I don't know. I get that. It's very, very fast. Melissa watched the stream where
Benny Hill
you were
style.
playing it. It's like, yeah, it's very, very fast. It's not, but playing it,
unnaturally fast.
Unnaturally fast.
It honestly looks like it was sped up.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It looks like they made a game, and then a lot of people were like, "Fuck, man, this is slow."
the guy's editor kept saying, it's a little slow, speed it up, till eventually, like, after being told that 5 times, oh, fuck it, I'll make it fast then. That's exactly what they're going to fucking
Three
get.
times speed. Fuck off. Fuck off, Rage. Everyone's mad there.
Yep. Well, it's Rage. Yeah,
Right,
absolutely.
exactly. Did you know that Rage Against the Machine started out as Rage software? Make those guys faster. Make those guys faster.
Wake up. Why don't you play real soccer?
That is not Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, it's not, is it?
No, fuck
Shit.
off.
You're right. You're right. My bad.
Man, you just made me like bristle
Yeah,
up.
That's fine.
God damn.
You can't expect me to make a good music reference. Some people are laughing at me, though, and that's fine.
Oof, man, my stomach just turned a little bit. I was a Rage boy. I loved Rage Against the Machine in high school. Yeah.
Smooth down. That's it, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
They are pretty synonymous in my head, though. They both sound like
They have similar
loud Rage music.
Yeah. Yeah. So the game is fast. It's overhead. It looks really bad. It is
yeah,
ugly. It is an ugly game. You can tell that you can tell this more so in the sequel, but like all the sprites have like a green aura around them, which is fine when they're on the field, but it's like the goalkeeper against like a red wall. Like you just see like it's like he's like a jagged green. He's like a fucked up Green Lantern.
Well, no, it's the soccer ball is magic. And so before they all play, they have to cast shell on themselves. So, yeah, that's what it is.
All right. I like that.
Yeah.
That's good. Not wall.
No, not wall.
Not
No,
wall,
no.
just
You
shell.
think that if it were a real soccer ball, it's
Right.
a magic soccer ball.
Yeah.
So it's shell.
But when it switches modes, it switches from that overhead view when you have a penalty kick, which Zaunop taught me when that happens. There's a box around the goal, and if you get fouled within that box, you get a penalty kick. And it's like, oh, okay. I wish that.
So how do you get a foul in soccer? Isn't it pretty physical anyway?
Yeah, it is pretty physical. I honestly don't know the rules. Like, I think you can't. I don't know. In LADYBUGS, one of the girls like started punching another one, and she got taken out of the game, and that's a red card.
Okay. So no punching.
No punching. You're not allowed to punch, as far as I know. And then I think you're also not allowed to kick somebody. Like you're allowed to like slide tackle, but there's something like where it's like, yeah, but you got to be careful.
As long as you can slide like M. Bison, you're good.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Right, yeah. Never ever use Psycho Crusher because like you will get a red card. But there's like, I think it might be where you start the tackle from.
What Street Fighter is the best soccer player?
Blanca.
Blanca?
He's from Brazil. Yeah, easy.
Okay.
I mean, Dalsim, you think it might be Dalsim
Because he can stretch.
because he can stretch.
But E Honda, like how many people are getting past E Honda in the goal? Would he be a good goalie?
that would be the best position for him because he's handsy. He's handsy boy. I'm sticking with Blanca, man, just because he's like he lives that lifestyle.
It's
know,
not Ken.
It's not Ken.
No.
Okay.
He's American. It's not Ken.
All right.
It's not Balrog either, because Balrog can only use his hands.
Well, he could be the other keeper.
He could be the other.
Yeah. And he is defensive, so I mean that works out.
Just punching the balls out of the air.
Dude, Guile would be pretty okay.
Yeah, you're right. You're all right.
Guile would be pretty okay.
Yeah. Zangief, probably not so good.
Yeah, Zangief isn't going to be great.
Yeah.
Vega.
Climb the net.
Yeah, be pretty fast, keeping out there, jumping around on the pole and shit. He climbs the outside of the net and then jumps down at you.
I've always heard Vega referred to as the David Beckham of Street Fighter.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
That's his name, right? Did I get it?
You did.
Great.
You got it right.
Sweet.
M. Bison be pretty good. Pretty solid. Pretty solid.
Oh yeah, M. Bison's gold. Sagat's like.
Scott's got the height and the reach.
Yeah, he's like the better Ryu. So I mean, he's gonna be fine. So we should make this game.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just call Capcom up and get the rights to all these characters and let's do it.
Street Fighter, Street Soccer. Yeah, all right.
Street Strikers. Oh,
there you go.
Street Strikers 2 Turbo. Super Street Strikers 2 Turbo. Hyper Edition.
EX plus Alpha.
Cross Mega Man Soccer. There you go.
Street Fighter versus, the next Capcom versus Street Fighter is actually Mega Man Street Fighter Soccer.
Oh, all right. I love it. I've never played Mega Man Soccer, but I'm excited to.
Heard it's very good.
So yeah, that's out of like all the soccer games that we're going to get to, that's probably the one that is not probably the one I'm most excited for. That is the one I'm excited for.
I'm with you.
Okay. So the game feels old, feels like a Nintendo game on crack. It looks horrible. It does not sound good. But I think it's a lot of fun to play. I really do. And it's because I think it's because it's sped up. It does not feel like a real soccer game.
It's the soccer game for people who don't like soccer.
It kind of is because it's like
you can set it to first goal. It's fast. You can get it over with.
Yeah, because like the options are really like expansive. Mm-hmm. Like you can set the time down to 1. So it's like, hey man, you want to finish this game in like 2 minutes? You can do that. You can choose whether you play indoor or outdoor. There's a practice mode where you can practice like ball handling, giggity, or also penalty kicks. So it's like, it's cool. You can try this stuff out before you're in a game. The controls are configurable, which I was like, holy shit. And I think those are the Amiga roots showing there because it's like, it's so rare in a Super Nintendo game where you can change the control configuration. It's probably more common in sports games and Star Fox, but but I mean, for the most part, I feel like these are the controls and you're stuck with them. So I think it's nice that you're able to change them. You can play with the multi-tap, so it's like you can have a big game also. There's a lot of
you have a cool big, stuff. Ugly game.
A huge, ugly game. The game is ugly. I cannot stress that enough. This might be on par with the Terminator in level of ugliness. Like, it is very ugly. It's dark. The colors are very bad.
Get your bead, like perler beads.
Yes.
Make 16 soccer players out of your perler beads.
Yes.
Iron them very nicely. Put a little green ring around them for just that little touch of realism. And then as fast as you can, throw them against a wall. And that is elite soccer
that's elite
with that
soccer.
many people.
There you go. Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's like even the sprites are like, they kind of, like all the soccer players kind of remind me of Terrence and Phillip because it's like their bodies look segmented. Like it's so ugly. Like it is so ugly. And then like when you go.
I'm going to score a goal, guy.
I'm not your buddy, pal. And there is like, all right, Terrence and Phillip soccer, I'd also play that. It has a fart button. It's you hold down L and R together and you fart.
That's your special. You go halfway across the screen really fast.
You got to watch your meter though. It rebuilds every time you take a shot on goal.
You shit your pants. You're out for a minute.
Oh, yeah, I like that. You get a yellow card if you shit your a brown card. Yeah, it just writes itself, doesn't it?
You're welcome, EA.
But when you take a penalty shot, the viewpoint changes. It goes from an overhead camera pointing down at the field to like a camera back behind the shoulder of the player who's taking the penalty kick. And it also looks horrible.
Yeah, you know that the picture of like an Asian man with a gun to his head that was famous, like the black and white photo of the guy, he's grimacing and flying out of the way while someone is shooting. Like it was Josh Dance's profile picture for a long time.
That was a long time ago.
I
think he found that one on 4chan, I believe.
Yep. That guy's face is what everyone looks like while you're taking a penalty shot.
And not only is it ugly, but the penalty shot mechanics are wonky as fuck, I believe is the technical term
That's
for it.
the nomenclature, I believe. That's preferred.
And it is, the way it works is like, all right, you can line up the shot and you can use the R and L buttons to kind of like shift your player from right or left. And meanwhile,
there's a random number generator going, and that's the direction the ball is going to go.
That is absolutely what it feels like. But they give you the impression that you have some kind of control over it because there's an arrow.
As we've talked about, illusion of control.
It's an illusion of choice. Yeah. All right. So,
it's like Walking Dead.
Yeah, it's a lot like The Walking Dead, if you think about it.
It's Telltale Soccer, where you just...
There is an arrow below the goal that's moving horizontally, and you would assume that wherever that arrow is, when you press the kick button, the ball will go there.
Yeah.
That is fucking not the case. I do not know
Perfect.
what that arrow means that's moving, but it is not where the ball is going to go.
Oh, that's poorly animated Didness Nedry. You know, not going to score this goal.
All right, Jurassic Park soccer. Hear me out. You got the humans on one team, the dinosaurs on another team.
Perfect.
The dinosaurs always win. So yeah, it's bad. I mean but it's
until the humans call the Monstars to go get the best dinosaur soccer players.
All right, they okay. So out of the Land Before Time cast, who's the best soccer player? It's Sarah, obviously.
Sarah, yeah,
she's
not Ducky.
No. Yeah, Sarah is the aggressive. She's the jock of the group.
Yep.
Sarah is the jock, and she does not hang out with long necks. Racist bitch.
She's not hanging out with David Beckham's.
No, she ain't. There needs to be a ROM hack of Elite Soccer where you play as the Land Before Time cast.
Man, now I'm just ready for the next hockey game for us to talk about Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, man. Look, it's going to be great.
1, 2, 3.
It's going to be fantastic.
I'm with you. It's good.
It's going to be great.
It's good.
And now it's like it gives me a reason to like look forward to getting a sports
to live
game.
another day.
Man, God, should I continue going on with this charade?
I don't want to do with the randomizer anymore. I'm going to kill myself.
There's only one way to get out from the randomizer's grasp.
Jonathan Brandon showed us the way.
Oh, no.
I know, that was bad. That was bad.
That is classic TADPOG.
Yeah, that's classic. You're right.
There are other options you can change. You can choose the kind of ref you want. You can choose a fair ref, a poor ref, or a tough ref.
You can tell by the glasses change.
Yeah. The tough ref is wearing like aviator sunglasses. You can change how windy it is. You can change the keeper's skill ability, level of skill, which I think is great because the indicator of how good they are essentially are how big their hands are. if you choose,
it's my nightmare before I get sick.
It is. Yeah, because if you choose a good keeper, there's an animation of a sprite with gigantic Hulk hands. And then
I can't masturbate.
Every time I masturbate, I have to go to the hospital. Yeah, and as you choose the lesser of the skill ability, the hands get smaller. So I thought that was cool. I did choose the good keeper, which, man, that made for some low-scoring games because it affects not only I chose it because I was like, I don't want a goaltend. I want my goalie to be good. Because you can choose manual, but fuck that noise.
Yeah.
But when you...
Manuel's a terrible goalie.
Yeah, it's true. No, you mean Manuel.
Manuel.
But when you choose good keeper, it's for both you and the other team. So you essentially are both kicking soccer balls like at a wall trying to score a goal. But it's like the game is so fast and ridiculous where it's like I could just take shots on goal over and over and over again because like the AI is absolutely stupid. Like it is so stupid because it's like I'll be running down the field with the ball and then all the other players are just standing there waiting for me to get there. And
It's a ladybug simulator, and you're always Jonathan Brandis.
It really honestly does kind of feel like that. Man, we need a ROM hack. We need the Ladybugs ROM hack.
Yeah, them right, we do.
And instead of tough ref, you just get tough Jack A. And that's like no other option. There's just that one.
How good are your players? 1 Jonathan Brandis, 6 Jonathan Brandises, or all Jonathan Brandi?
Choose your Rodney Dangerfield skill level. It's just Rodney Dangerfield's hands getting bigger.
Little respect, medium respect.
No respect.
No respect is the hardest.
Yeah, but it's the most pure.
Yeah, that's true.
You can change whether or not there are penalties in the game, and you can also change some of the win conditions, which I think is cool. So there are a lot more options. On paper, I honestly think that Elite Soccer is a better game than Champions World-Class Soccer.
This is the best soccer game we've played so far? Because I don't remember International Superstar Soccer at all.
It's not the best soccer game that we have done, but it's so far is my favorite.
Okay.
How about that?
All right.
And it's my favorite because I like that it plays like a Nintendo game. Because there are moments where it's like the AI is so stupid that like if you zigzag down the field, like I was having Super Tecmo Bowl flashbacks where it's just like, yeah, man, just go left and right, they'll never get you. And it's like, I don't know, I was able to take a bunch of shots, so it was fun.
I thought you meant like shots while you were playing, like
shots. No. Although that would have been great. Every time I take a shot at a goal, take a shot. And then
You're
die.
dead.
Yeah. And then the big difference in the sequel is in World Soccer 94 Road to Glory, they changed the penalty kick mechanic. So instead of an arrow going back and forth, now it's a soccer ball that goes back and forth. And when you kick it, it actually goes where you expect it to go. So that's like they fixed the biggest problem in the game. And it does look a little bit better, but it's still like it still looks pretty
really
bad.
fucking bad.
Yeah, it's still bad. Oh man, dude, you have to watch the intro to the sequel. You have to watch the intro to World Soccer 94 Road to Glory because it is the most ridiculously like drawn out display of Mode 7 I think I may have ever seen. Because it is like the developers at Rage discovered Mode 7 right before they made the game, and they were like, all right, we're going to have an intro where a doofy-looking guy gets really big, and then he gets small again, and then the field rotates in, and it gets really big behind it, and then it gets small again, and it is like...
Mode 7 everything!
Yeah, it is ridiculous. It is absolutely insane. And then weirdly enough, like... it doesn't have as many options as Elite Soccer does, and the menus are much more boring. So it's like, on one hand, they made the game better, they improved it, but on the other hand, they like took a couple steps backwards. So, but fixing that penalty kick business, like, and it doesn't switch camera modes anymore, so it's kind of more consistent with the rest of the game. It's a better situation. Yeah, if I were to recommend one of the two to you, it would be the second one. The sequel.
Yeah.
They did a good job compared to the first game.
Yeah. So if you really like soccer games, this game is not for you because
Probably
we
not
enjoyed
for
it.
you.
If
Yeah.
we enjoyed it, it's not a good soccer simulation experience.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And you can edit teams too. Like I made I turned the USA team to TADPOG, and you can edit the uniforms. So we had blue shirts with pretty boy white shorts and red stockings, I guess. We were the Tadpog Lady Boys.
Perfect.
We weren't from the right country, but still, it worked. And then you get to name all the players, and so that's fun. There's a password system. Have no idea what it's used for. Was never once given a password. We looked on GameFAQs. Could not find any passwords. Could not find any cheats. Could not find an instruction
We
manual.
actually play the game password.
Yeah, man, that would actually
You don't
be
like
pretty
soccer?
fun.
Neither do we. That's why I played this game, program this game the way we did. You want to play password? That's an option.
The password is nutmeg.
What was the other word for that?
Pana.
Pana. All right.
What else about Elite Soccer?
Nothing. Ladybugs.
Oh, there are like cool scoreboard animations. Like if you haven't if no one has taken a shot for a long time, like the scoreboard will turn into like a digitized display like you'd see in like an old pinball machine.
Mm-hmm.
Like it'll say boring, and then there's like a clown sleeping. And like when you score, it'll like goal, it'll do that. So like that's cool. And like the player who scores the goal will do like one of them like did like a handspring. So it's like, I mean, there's a little bit of personality into those.
What was it? Did I watch the intro to this game where it showed like a montage of all the different players, and it was really just the same dude, just in a different color uniform over and over and over and over and over again?
I don't think that's this one.
Okay.
I don't think it is. I'm having a hard time remembering.
Paper doll soccer, where you just take on this one, this one, this one. Oh, he's brown. No, he's red. Now he's blue. Now he's black. Elite soccer.
Trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. What was your favorite game in gym class, Tyler?
Dodgeball.
Dodgeball. Dodgeball's good.
Yeah. I like that. Well, dodgeball or volleyball.
Yeah, volleyball's good.
If we would have had a professional, if we would have had like a volleyball team, I would have went out for that in high school.
Yeah.
100%.
I liked volleyball.
I do not have the height for it, but I would have tried.
Yeah, it'd been tough to spike, right? It
Yep.
was always tough for me.
Yep.
I love volleyball in middle school because when the girls would serve, their shirts would ride up a little bit.
Yep.
So that was my favorite in middle school.
Have you ever played Nukem?
Nukem?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's Duke Nukem?
Almost. Very similar.
It sounds familiar, but I don't know why.
Volleyball, only you're allowed to catch it and throw it instead of having to hit it.
We might have done that, but I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
We played crab dodgeball.
What's crab dodgeball?
You know those like
You throw crabs at each other.
and they are live.
You better fucking dodge.
And they are angry. Well, it's a catch-22 because if you dodge, that crab's gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
And whose fault is that? Yours or the person who threw it, or both?
Or is it God's fault?
The randomizer's fault. The crab god. The randomizer, god of Super Nintendo games and crabs.
And crab dodgeball.
That's the official patron sport. But yeah, crab dodgeball. You would ride on those like. Did you guys have those? They look like just chair bottoms with handles on them, and they had wheels. Did you guys have those? They had like skateboard wheels on them, or maybe they were like rollerblade wheels, and you'd like just push around on your feet. And yeah, we just play dodgeball on those.
Okay.
Do kids play dodgeball still?
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah, Brandon Jr. was telling me about recently where they did the teachers versus students for charity or whatever. So.
All right, cool. That kind of seems like a thing they wouldn't do anymore. So
I remember in middle school, we had our gym teacher, so we had to do exercises before we could play any games. And we would do the coffee grinder, which was put one hand down, stand up lean on your side, supporting yourself by one hand, and then walk in a circle.
okay, yeah, that sounds awful.
And as the girls were doing it, their shirts go down. So he would basically just walk around making us do a whole lot of coffee grinders, and then be like, when he was done, and he's like, yep, I'm good and horned up. play some goddamn dodgeball.
All right. But man, I wonder how he felt watching Ladybugs.
He looked a little bit like a big nosed Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah, a real Pepe Le Pew
A
type.
small eyed, big nosed Rodney Dangerfield.
It's perfect. Tyler,
Yes, Dave.
where do you think Rage Games is now? What do you think Rage Games is up to?
They were bought by id.
By id?
Id. They had that game Rage.
Oh, okay. All right. They were bought by the band, actually. Fate. Industry. Video games. founded 1992. Fate, bankrupt, defunct 2003. They were a UK game developer. Their first title, Striker, sold more than 1 million copies throughout its 2-year life cycle and established Rage as a major creative force in the interactive entertainment industry. They went through rapid expansion in the 1990s.
They squandered that very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, let's look at the list of the games here. A soccer game, a soccer game, a soccer game, a soccer game. Pretty much all soccer games until 1995, where they did a little port called Revolution X, the Aerosmith game. Remember that one?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, man.
They also did Power Drive Rally for the Atari Jaguar.
Jeffrey Epstein's Love Boat. Oh, misstep.
They did FIFA Soccer 97, so we'll get to that.
Okay, we're not done with Rage then.
No, we're not done with Rage. They did the Doom port for Sega Saturn.
That makes sense.
A game that does not have a link called Trash It
Oh, fuck.
for PC,
The only
Sega
one that
Saturn, and
sounds good.
PlayStation. Yeah, right. Another one that doesn't have a link, Deadball Zone in 1998 for PlayStation. Jeff Wayne's The War of the Worlds for PC.
We couldn't get the rights to John Wayne, so it's his brother Jeff Wayne in a post-apocalyptic into the world soccer game.
Off-road redneck racing.
Okay,
Go Beckham! Adventure on Soccer Island.
yeah, that sounds about right.
Gunmetal. They did. All right, that's good. They did other things. There's a Wikipedia article out there if you guys are really into that.
You got any achievements?
Maybe they should have done what they were told.
Yeah, yeah.
Might be around still. Achievements.
Achievements.
I got some achievements.
Hell yeah.
I came in from Twitch chat.
I'm going to smell this microphone. It smells
How's it smell?
cold. It feels good on my nose.
The other night when I was tucking Henry in, I asked him to give me a hug, and he gave me a hug, and I went to give him a kiss, and he stopped me, and he said, "Daddy, your breath is so bad, it needs to go to jail." And it didn't hurt my feelings because he was right. It was bad.
So you held him down and just...
Oh, I absolutely breathed in his face. Yeah, for sure. And then he breathed in mine, but he had just brushed his teeth, so I win. Oh, I can't believe I haven't told this story yet. He was, last week when we were recording, Nikki was, they were getting ready for, she was getting him ready for bed. And he said, he was changing into pajamas, and he says, "Mommy, look at my brain." And she was like, she looks, and he has his penis between his thumb and his finger, and he is stretching it straight up. his nuts are dangling. And he says, "Look at my brain." And like, she told me that it took everything she had to not fucking die laughing. And she said, "Henry, that's not your brain." And he said, "Yes, it is, Mommy. It's my penis brain."
Touche, son.
So, all right. Anyway, I can't believe I'd forgotten that. First achievement.
We need to combine our kid stories into look at my brain. Yeah, look at his fucking brain.
I see fucking brain. First achievement. Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Before I get into that, last week on the Beavis and Butthead episode, remember I lost the people I needed to credit for the Chivos.
Yes.
The first achievement came from Dr. Drunk, a.k.a., and he confirmed that he did yell at his stereo when he was listening to that episode. So sorry about that, Dr. Drunk. Not a coincidence. First achievement comes in from Dr. Drunk, a.k.a., and that achievement is Tastes Like Cashews. In order to unlock Tastes Like Cashews, instead of playing this shitty game, go eat your wife's pussy. Then eat some cashews afterwards.
What better way to replenish your mouth stamina than eat some cashews?
Man,
It's like nature's oral.
I'll have some pussy and a side of cashews. Man, what's that shit we used to eat all the time back in the day?
You know.
Cashews.
Oh, I'll never forget watching it on Comedy Central and him
Airheads.
pudding.
Not Airheads, fucking Half-Baked.
It's half-baked.
Man, Airheads. Then when we get a music game, we have to watch Airheads.
We had to play the Journey arcade game.
All right, next achievement comes from P. Willie Eaton, and that achievement is Dragonborn. In order to unlock Dragonborn, you lose to whales and their bitchin' flag because it has a big red dragon on it. They got a cool flag. Next achievement and last achievement comes from Chris, and that is My Own Worst Enemy. In order to unlock My Own Worst Enemy, you need to win the game by scoring on your own goal, which absolutely happened to me because
Nice.
I was able to actualize my fear, my middle school fear, which was I was going to score a goal on my own team. And I did it in elite soccer because they change at halftime and the goalies wear different uniforms than the players. Stop with that. Make them wear the same fucking uniform so I know. Because like there were times I was playing where it's like I am in possession of the ball, but it's like I don't know which way to go, so I'm just gonna give it to the opponent and see which direction he runs, steal it back, and go the opposite
There
direction.
you go.
Tyler, do you have any achievements for elite
I've
soccer?
got one.
What is
and
it?
it is for Tyler. You do that by beating the game as Holland.
Ah, all right,
There you go.
all right. Tyler, I got some questions for you.
Oh, yes. Thank you. May I have another?
We got a quiz.
Oh, yes.
You want to take that?
Please.
This is coming in from Ross Rachel Green, our UK quiz master. This is entitled Actual Sports Quiz. So this quiz actually is about sports games from the total history of TADPOG. I know you remember all the intimate details of all the exciting sports games from the past, so let's crack on. I think that means we're supposed to do crack.
Yep. Or it's what Melissa's aunt calls fucking.
Crack on?
Cracking.
Does she really?
Me and my husband was cracking. Yeah.
No, she doesn't.
She does.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. She's a very weird woman.
Does she have a bad hip?
You'd think.
Come on, Harry, let's get cracking.
Yeah, we was cracking on the wet spot. Wonderful lady.
Once again, numbers and game titles. Are you ready to begin?
Yes.
Let's get cracking.
David.
I dare you to find the wet spot.
Let me get my ladybugs wig.
Oh, that's not going to be required.
Let me get my Jonathan Brandis mask and ladybugs wig.
I'm going to Amazon.com right now. I'm typing in Jonathan Brandis mask. I swear to God, it's going to show up on a Wish tomorrow
But yeah,
because I have microphones and everything.
gone too soon mask collection. And it's just,
Oh, no. All right, first question. This game would only allow you to pick a cool name. Uniracers?
yeah, because it was not cool enough
Right.
to put in like fuck.
But is that a sports game?
I mean, I guess it's cycling.
Is it
It's racing. I don't.
That was
this-
episode 3.
This skirts the line, but yeah, episode 3.
Uniracers, locking it in.
Yep,
Fucking fuck. Episode 4, Uniracers.
we almost had it.
All right. Next question. This was one of the first games to use the Super FX chip and contained parody billboards featuring Nintendo characters.
Stunt Race FX.
Stunt Race FX. What episode number do you think it was? 60 something?
I figured it was lower than that.
Okay. So you think it was...
Like 82.
All right. 82. Logging it in. It is 17. Stunt Race FX. That was really early on.
Oh, I was thinking like 82 on the top 100.
Oh.
That's what I was thinking
would've
backwards.
That would have been very close. You'd have been off by just one. Next question. This game featured Mode 7 and was regarded as one of the better examples of this sport. I mean, fuck, dude. World Champions 94, like that had Mode 7 in it. So probably that. Probably this episode.
International Superstar Soccer.
Let's do it. What episode number do you think it was? 30 some odd?
Yeah, sure.
36?
30 some odd.
30 some odd. Locking it in. 20, Super Tennis.
Oh,
Which I
forgot about
remember.
Super
I remember
Tennis.
enjoying that. I can't
You
believe it was
Wiley played that for a
that
while. I
early
thought.
on.
Yeah.
All right, next question. This game, created by the company that would become Blizzard, featured popular music. It's Rock and
Rock
Roll
and Roll
Racing.
Racing.
What episode number? These have been going up,
Yep.
so it's going to be after 20 more than likely. 30 some odd?
Yep. Well, let's say like 31.
31, locking it in. It is in fact 35, also an odd number. Rock and Roll Racing. So we got half of it. Next question. This game is the first in a sports series created by Konami.
Konami sports series. Fuck, I don't know.
Castlevania?
Yeah, probably. Vampire hunting, that's a sport.
That's a sport, yeah. Hunting's a sport. Vampire hunting's a
So
sport.
let's see. Baseball. Are there any baseball games we played? IGN Top 100. I don't think so.
Ken Griffey Jr.'s home run.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Right?
But did Konami do Ken Griffey
I don't think
Jr.?
they did it.
I don't think they did either. Plus, I don't think it was a long-running series. All right, basketball.
Yeah, but Konami's a Japanese company.
We're
so,
likely to do a baseball game.
Yeah.
Not really a hockey game.
And it's the first in a sports series created by Konami. So it was more than just one game. Do you think it was Ken Griffey?
I'm kind of leaning that way.
Was it? I think it was Ken Griffey Jr.'s winning run. I'm trying to think of what came
Ken
after.
Griffey Jr.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what came after Ken Griffey Jr. You want to go with that?
Yeah.
What episode number do you think it was? Probably
It's up there. That was the announcement that Kenna was on the way. So I want to say like 85 or something like that.
All right, 85. A Ken Griffey Jr. game, locking it in. It is, in fact, 43 International Superstar Soccer.
Shit. You got us on that one, Ross.
Yes, you did. You got us good. You cracked us. Next question. This sequel is named after a popular baseball player. Fuck, if only I'd read ahead. And allowed you to play a full 162 game season. So it's a sequel. I think there was Ken Griffey Jr.'s home run and Ken Griffey Jr.'s winning something.
See, I
Winning
feel
run?
like yeah, maybe.
But it was Ken Griffey Jr.
It was.
We can all agree on that.
Yeah.
What episode number do you think that was? I just asked you that. And you said
85.
85. All right, logging it in. It is 64, Ken Griffey Jr.'s winning run.
All right.
Next question. This racing game featured a character that would go on to cameo in a fighting series.
F-Zero.
And that is episode 82?
Yeah.
All right, 82. Classic. 132, F-Zero.
Damn.
Big jump.
Big jump.
Next question. Big, in capital letters, big old jump coming. You boys did not do sports games. True? Is this a true or false?
This has got to be true.
Big old jump coming. You boys did not do sports games.
Because I bet it was a big jump through. That means it's post. I don't remember any sports game on the N64 list.
The answer is penis. Next question. And the big old jump. This racing game allowed you to fight with and knock other racers from their vehicles.
Road Rash.
Road Rash for the Sega Genesis. That was episode 360.
Yep.
Maybe.
Sounds
All right,
great.
logging it in. 342.
Man, good.
Road Rash.
Yeah.
We were close. Penultimate question. This fighting game was as much about rhythm as it was fighting ability. Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme. Come out fighting. It's punching time. Cool runnings. I don't know. Fighting game was as much about rhythm as it was fighting ability. What's a rhythm fighter?
Batman, Arkham Asylum.
That's sports. Punch Out?
Guess
But
it could be
Super Punch Out
Outs.
would have been like,
Yeah, way down there.
yeah.
So it would have to been either Punch Out,
And that's
which we
not-
did for the NES Classic Series.
I bet it's Kung Fu. Because I think he would have done super. Because but it also says fighting game, and Kung Fu is not a fighting game. But I don't think Punch Out's a fighting game either. That's a boxing game, you know?
Fighting game. Sports. A sports fighting game. I mean, I feel like that has to be boxing.
Yeah, but Road Rash.
rhythm?
Road Rash was also an answer, and Road Rash is not a sport.
Yeah.
This fighting game was as much about rhythm as it was fighting ability. This is going to be one where the answer is obvious, and we're just not getting it. That's my read on this one.
Rhythm. Shit, I have no clue. No idea what this could be. It's that typing Street Fighter game.
The typing Street Fighter game?
Yeah.
Locking it in. Mavis Beacon, Turbo 2, Hyper Edition. Episode
Sesame Street Fighter, that's what I'm thinking.
episode 666. It is 425. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
It's much about rhythm.
It is about rhythm, totally. Like, right?
When you say rhythm, I don't think about. That's not what I think about.
Oh, I see. Not punching a dude in the face.
Right. Well, yeah, definitely. Because I'm not a big music guy, so yes.
We kind of got there.
Yeah.
What threw me off was the fact that Super Punch-Out wasn't listed, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, well, okay, Super Punch-Out wasn't listed, so then maybe that's... Then I was like, okay, then I started obsessing over fighting game. And I was like, that's not really a fighting game. It's a boxing game. But I know why he didn't say boxing game because we've done 2 of those.
Yeah.
All right, last question. This game's title contained the developer's name and a popular name for a stadium. What is a popular name for a stadium?
Arena?
Capcom Arena.
Battle Arena Toshinden. No,
We haven't done that yet.
Yet.
A Coliseum?
Coliseum.
What's another name for a field? No, it's not a...
Iwata's Coliseum. Have you done Pokemon Coliseum or
Pokemon Stadium. I
Pokemon
think it's
Stadium?
called. A popular name for a stadium, I guess, would be Stadium. Pokemon's not a developer, though.
Yet.
It's true. They're hard at work.
Okay, let's think developer.
Okay.
So in the game, developer. Capcom, blah. Blizzard, blah. Electronic Arts.
EA
Jail.
Sports. It's in the jail with Dave's breath.
Shit.
I have no idea.
No.
And I am absolutely ready to tap out.
Yep. All right.
I am sick of sports shit. All right. My answer is episode 666. I give up.
Yep. Hell in a Cell, The Undertaker's Journey.
What sucks the most about this is the fact that this game was referenced in this episode by me. Episode 449, Tecmo Bowl.
Never would have got it.
Nope.
Never would have gotten there.
No, me neither. Even though I even mentioned it earlier, I never. When you're like, all right, Dave, list 10 developers.
Do you call a stadium a bowl? I call the event a bowl.
Yeah, he's wrong. We got it.
He doesn't speak the real English. It's
Yeah,
fine.
it's fine.
I forgive you for not speaking proper English, Ross. You knob. In the words of Kyle Collins,
hold on.
You proper knob.
Shit, hold on, dude.
Yeah.
Come on. This is a family-friendly Christian podcast. We don't use words like
wanker.
that. Hold up. His penis brain.
His penis brain. I've seen Ross's penis brain. All 3 of them.
Tyler,
Yes, Dave.
how much do you think this game is? Elite soccer. How much do you think it is loose on average?
$14.50.
Tyler, actual retail value of Elite Soccer loose for the Super Nintendo on average, according to PriceCharting.com, at the time of this recording is $11 even.
All right.
Do you think it is worth it?
Given the right circumstances.
I'd give $8 for it. You know?
Okay.
Like if I saw it on Facebook Marketplace or something for $11, my message would be, I'll give you $8 for this. Fair?
Yep.
And then they'd be like, yeah.
Yes, sir. I'd take it for
Want to take a stab at how much it is new?
$54.
$75. So you're kind of in that range.
You were kind of almost
You're like
there.
$21 off. That's nothing. Tyler,
Yes, Dave.
if you were to give this game, Elite Soccer, a pair of glasses, I don't do that. I don't do that first. If you give this game a beard, so I gotta fool myself all of a sudden. I'm like, you know what? We're gonna do fucking glasses first for once. How about that?
Hey, you could. It's your show too, man. You can mix it up however you want.
I'm the quiz master now. Tyler,
Yes, Dave.
if you were to give this game a beard that sums up how you feel about it, what kind of beard would it be and why?
I would give it the bushy red beard of Alexi Lawless.
Okay.
I just mentioned his name for Mike Lanham.
All right, that's a good enough reason for me.
Yep.
Catch him on the Experience Grind upcoming charity
Plus,
stream.
he plays for the U.S. team, so he did. So just not very good overall. Yeah.
Tyler.
The United States soccer team is the elite soccer of the soccer world.
I'm sorry. I think you mean the TADPOG team.
Oh, sorry.
I think you forgot they were renamed in 1993. Tyler.
Yes, Dave.
If you were to give this game a pair of glasses, what kind of glasses would it be and why?
Those glasses that look like bug eyes that pop out on springs.
Okay.
Because they make you look sort of like Rodney Dangerfield.
He's got that bug eye.
Oh, yeah. He does.
Perfected, man. I love it. Yeah, I love it. Tyler.
Yes, Dave.
I have another quiz. Would you like to take it?
Yeah.
This is a quiz that came in from Zaunop and Sacrifall. It is entitled Real or Fake Manga Name.
Oh, man, this would be hard.
List of manga names was made by Zaunop, and I, Sacrifall, just made the forms here. Enjoy. Shall we begin?
Begin.
Question 1. It has begun! I was kicked out of the hero's party because I wasn't a true companion, so I decided to have a slow life at the frontier. That's true.
True.
Right? That's true.
Yep.
Locking it in. It is real.
See what it is?
What it's about? The title pretty much says it, doesn't it?
Oh, that's the title of a...
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah. There, yeah. These are the names.
I thought it was the description of one. I
No.
was like, that sounds real.
No, it is the title. We are trying to determine whether or not these are real titles to manga.
Okay.
I was reincarnated as a white pig noble's daughter from a shoujo manga.
Yes, true.
I think it's fake. A white pig noble's daughter?
Yep.
A white pig noble's daughter.
Yeah. It's a metaphor.
Is this all or nothing, or can we split?
Let's
Because, like,
split.
man, I
We can
got
split.
it. All right. I'm saying that this is fucking not real.
I think
You
it's
saying
real.
it's real?
Yeah.
All right. It is real.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Tyler. Holy shit.
Yeah.
All right. Next question.
White pig noble. That's an American Republican.
Question 3. The heavenly demon joined the baseball club and still can't win. Real.
Yeah.
I'm going real.
Yeah, I think it's real too.
I'm going real. All right. Locking it in. It is fake.
Damn.
Fuck. Number 4. You were right. This is hard. How my room turned into a dungeon rest area.
That's true.
True?
Yeah.
I'm going real. It is real. Next question. Next title. My elf bride decided to set up a classroom in a dungeon. I'm going fake.
Yeah,
Because
it's
we just
fake.
got hit with the dungeon one, right?
That's mixing.
An elf bride is very hentai.
Yep. Yeah.
Fake.
Fake.
It is fake.
All right.
Number 6. Even though I'm a former noble and a single mother, my daughters are too cute, and working as an adventurer isn't too much of a hassle. That has to be real, right?
I think that's
That
real.
is so fucking long. That has to be real.
Yeah, it's real.
All right. Locking it in. It is real.
Yeah.
Survey says, show me real. All right. Number 7. The dungeon lord is a matchmaker. Now, how do we end the contract? I think that's fake.
I want it to be real.
I want it to be real,
but I'm
too.
going to go with you. Fake. It's too good.
Locking
Too good.
it in.
I want it too much.
It is fake. Number 8. The results from when I time leaped to my second year of high school and confessed to the teacher I liked at the time.
Oh, man, see, I want that to be real too.
I do too, but it might be the way it's worded. But see, I don't know if they're wording it this way to try to make us think it's real.
I'm going to say it's fake. I want it to be real.
The results from when I time leaped to my second year of high school and confessed to the teacher I liked at the time.
I don't think manga would say second year of high school.
Why not?
I think they would say I don't think they call it, that's what we would call our sophomore year.
We call it our sophomore year. They call it their second year. Because they do, I'm a second year whatever. I'm a third year whatever. So but that's not an indicator because they could have crafted this to be very Japanese.
I don't know. I'm leaning fake.
I'll go fake
Fake
too.
because I want it to be
I know.
real.
I want it to be real as well. I'm going fake with you. It is real.
Damn. All right.
We got our wish. Next question. Leave it to the S-ranked maid. I'll get the harem in line. I also really want this to be real. And if it is real, I want to read it.
I think it might be real though, just because I don't know, that sounds short enough and hentai enough.
Leave it to the S-ranked maid. And that's like a trend right now, like video game terminology and mechanics and manga. Like that's a big thing.
You go real?
Yeah, I want it to be real, so we should probably go fake. But
Okay.
the last time that backfired on us.
So real.
Real.
Okay.
Going real. Locking it in. It is fake. God damn it. All right, next question. The banished villainess, living the leisurely life of a nun making revolutionary church food.
Fake.
Please, God, be real. I'm going real.
Okay.
Locking it in. It is real. It's a real thing. Revolutionary church food. All right. That was a very, very, very entertaining quiz.
That was good.
Thank you, Zalnop. Thank you, Sacrifall. We really appreciate that. Awesome job.
Great job.
Good job.
Good job. You have anything else, Dave? Any last comments? Anything?
Elite Soccer. Try it. You might like it.
That's a good. Okay. Try it.
Try it.
Elite Soccer. Try it.
Try before you buy, but try. And if you do try World Champions Soccer 94, Road to Glory. Mm-hmm. Try that one.
Sounds more fun.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go over here and take this key from my neck, unlock my display case where I keep this beautiful Louisville Slugger, well polished.
Is that a Donnie Jeffcoat?
Signed by one Donnie Jeffcoat.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm surprised. I see it every week.
Every week. I know it's like Cthulhu. You never really get used to it.
Yeah, that is true. And I am out of sanity points, let me tell you.
Yeah.
So that's a good reason why I don't recognize it.
Put on the ground, spin around in circles, get all dizzy, say the prayer.
Touch fuzzy,
get dizzy.
Touch fuzzy, get dizzy, eat cashews.
Get horny.
Do a coffee grinder, get horny.
Do coffee grinder, be pedophile.
Throw a crab.
Be winner.
Make revolutionary church food.
All right. Say the prayer.
We do a weird ass show. Can I tell you that?
Yep. Boop. No whammies. God, stop.
36.
Huh.
Axelay.
Fuck.
Already done it.
All right.
Time to pray again.
Yep.
Touch fuzzy one more time.
I'll do the other direction.
Okay.
No whammies. Stop. And I'll do the soccer game.
418.
Eh.
The Peacekeepers.
Shit, man.
Roll again.
No whammies. Stop.
167.
That's the D's, maybe?
Close. You're one letter off. Mm-hmm.
E's.
And it does definitely start with a hard E sound like that.
Electric.
E-S...
Sucker.
P...
E-sucker.
In... Speed World. ESP in Speed World.
Fuck me. All right. All right. It is what it is. Go ahead and kill our show. Go ahead. Go right ahead, Randomizer. Fucking kill our fucking show.
I'm sure the numbers on this episode are going to be great. The Elite Soccer, the word's going to get out. No, the Elite Soccer episode's actually pretty damn good. So Dave feels good about it. Give it a try. Like the game.
They
try
make an
it.
announcement for Call of Cthulhu that no one hears because it's on Elite Soccer.
Okay.
No one's going to hear of it until we make a Facebook post directly about it.
Here's the thing with this. Let me run this by you. Tell me how this grabs you. Because I'm scrolling through the tablet, the randomizer sacred tablet, which was bestowed to me by the randomizer himself. Don't fucking doubt it. It happened. Okay. There are several ESPN sports games that were all developed by the same developer and released the same year. How would you feel about doing an episode on all the ESPN sports games?
I'm all for
one?
it.
We can knock them all out.
Yep.
We can be just miserable, like super miserable once.
Yep.
But I swear to you, if on that episode we get another sports game,
It's been pretty bad. Pretty bad.
I do not know what I'm going to do. But it's going to be bad.
Yeah, let's do the ESPN sports series.
The series, the ESPN sports series. All right. Let me just deal with that for a moment. Then we can end the show.
Thanks for listening, everybody. You can find the show on iTunes, Stitcher,
Spotify.
I was like, what is that thing called that we were desperate to be on, and now I can't think of it. Spotify.
Great news, by the way, on Spotify.
Uh-huh.
Very low listens. You know, the big build up. We're like, we got to get on Spotify. We got to get on there. Huge market. No, it's not. It's not. Although Rhythm Master Paul Korn did send me a message to say, thank you for getting the show on Spotify because now I can finally listen to it at work. So you know what? Worth it.
There you go, Paul. All right.
Worth it.
I just need you to teach me how to upload it, and I'll try to start getting our backlog on there or something.
Here's the problem with that. The episodes are ordered by when you upload them. So we have to make a decision. Do we take down the 2 episodes that we've already got on there, upload all 500 and some odd until we can publish new ones on Spotify?
Oh, God damn it.
Because that's going to take a long fucking time to do.
Yeah.
I think we just roll with it, man, and that we just say at the end of an episode, hey, our backlog's on tadpog.com.
And YouTube.
But our entire backlog is not on YouTube.
Yeah.
Up to Primal Rage on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, man. But I guess my point is we need to make a decision very soon.
Yeah.
I vote that we just don't put our backlog on there.
Okay.
And that because it's like, I cringe. Like, Nathan Eaton just finished listening to all the Tadpog backlog. And I love him for that. But at the same time, I cringe at the thought of anyone listening to any show that we did 7 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
So I don't want that going on Spotify, man. I want our best stuff, our elite soccer stuff on there.
I want just our episodes with the lowest listens
I know.
going after this new platform.
That's the problem, right? Because it's like no one gets on Spotify and is like elite soccer in the search term. No one. Although I will say that on YouTube, our most listened to or watched video is 3 Ninjas Kick Back. And it is by far the most watched.
Wow. I guess people would search for 3 Ninjas on YouTube to watch it, and that's what we get.
And they think it's the movie. And you know how I know that?
Because the show art? Or
Also the most unliked of our videos. So it's just someone typing in 3 Ninjas. They see it. They click play. And they're like...
Because it's about as long as the movie would be.
You know, like... they're like, wait a minute. This isn't 3 Ninjas. Thumbs down. Thumbs down. Bad video.
Thumbs down, Tadpog podcast.
But I bet if they listen to it, they might fucking like it.
That's pretty fucking funny.
Oh, God.
Now I'm going to go on and flame that episode. This is not the movie. I hate you guys.
Yep. Man, I am so bummed out about that ESPN shit.
I know, of all the fucking things, of all of it. And that's what it's been. It'll tease us. It'll throw us like 4 games we've already done. And then a sports game.
Well, look, I can remove the ones that we've done, but I kind of like the suspense of it. Like, Axelay. Okay, all right.
How many times can I make
again.
Tyler go, "Boochoo, boochoo, 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 boochoo"?
Well, I do love it.
And on Spotify.
Yes. You played a little game called How Did We Get Here, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
What were we? Oh, okay. Hey, do you want to send us something for an intro? You know,
You can
something
do
like that. You can do that. I have a place to put up postcards again. So, hey, you want letters, postcards, any of that shit? I'll put that right on our wall, right over there.
Yeah.
Got a nice little board for it and everything. And you can send that to Tadpog Studios, care of Nicole Nance, P.O. Box 3785, Paducah, Kentucky 42002. We're on Facebook. You just find Tadpog on Facebook. Tadpog is like episode announcements. That's our main page. It's a page we promote shit on. And now we're putting more memes and funny stuff up there. I want to keep that going. But the raw shit, the stuff your grandma could see but not understand, that's on Tadpog. The shit like you don't want your grandma to see because she might get it, That's on Tadpog Nation.
Your Nana, please.
Yeah, your Nana. And then, but if you're a nice boy with a pure heart who Grandma loves, we have a Discord for that.
We do have a Discord for that. Yes. Mm-hmm. And that
Full of Grandma's boys.
bit.ly/Tadpog Discord if you want an invite to that. It's growing. So, I mean, and there is a good group of people in there. That is like, to be perfectly honest, like Discord is kind of like my go-to now when I just kind of want to chat for a minute.
Yeah. Awesome. What's Twitter and Instagram, both Tadpog_podcast.
I stream on Twitch on Sundays, Tadpog Church, 8:30 Central. I'll be streaming some ESPN games this Sunday, so that is probably not going to bring all the boys to the yard. Elite Soccer certainly did not.
So, listen to Tadpog. It's this board game and sports podcast.
Is it like Barstool Sports? Not really.
Oh, man. What else did we fucking do? Hey, we got shirts, shirts.tadpog.com.
There you go. We got a Patreon.
Most importantly,
Got a Patreon.
Save the best for last.
Did you make it this far in the podcast? Did you laugh once? Did you? But ask yourself, did I laugh once?
Was it even when Tyler did the wrong band? Did you laugh at him?
Yeah, it did.
That counts.
That you owe us
counts.
$1. And you're in luck because there's a real easy way that you can give us $1. And that is going to patreon.com/Tadpog. The upcoming Call of Cthulhu game is going to be published there. It's already been a lot of fun to play. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to listen to. So if you want that good stuff, definitely subscribe on Patreon. I would like to take a moment. So sit right there. I'm going to tell you who the fuck donated to us on Patreon.
Well, I know without looking.
Oh, yeah? You got one?
Yeah, something like shocking. There's a new, another new deity, another new king.
Actually, a usurper.
A usurper. Yep, for the first time ever.
Lord Grim Fandango no more.
No, had to make up a new title. So I think, well, partially a new title. So, Golden God Emperor Grim Fandango.
You can't just give him Alex's.
Well, Alex is still God Emperor. So now we have a Golden God Emperor.
I like usurper.
Usurper?
Because that's what he requested.
Oh, okay.
And he is definitely giving us a lot of money. So let's go with that.
Yep. You are right.
I know you put a lot of effort in that title.
Right. No, really. I just added added an adjective. No harm done by the guy. He gives a lot of money. It's fine.
Pretty much whatever you want, Grim. Usurper Grim.
Usurper Grim.
Because he did take the title from our golden
God
God.
Emperor. God Emperor. He was Golden God, then he was God Emperor. So still God Emperor Alex Pena.
And when asked about this, Grim said, I had to be number one. So there we go. Competitive boy.
Yep.
Hey, it works out great for us. Thanks, Grim.
Yep.
We really do appreciate it.
So instead of hope now that Alex isn't like, well, pulls his pledge and leaves.
All right. Okay. Wait.
All right.
Wait.
I'm going to take my ball. I'm going to go home.
Wait. But Grim, if Alex pulls, you will make up the difference,
You
right?
have to make up the difference. Yep.
Because it would be your fault.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you, Grim. We really do appreciate it. That's awesome of you. I know that I've said this before, but Grim streams on Twitch on the weekends typically, and he runs a really good stream. Grim1383, you can find him there. And I try to hang out there too when I can.
So, but it's our two gods and one usurper god and normal god, Grim and Alex.
And
thank you.
And our god of crab dodgeball, the randomizer.
Yep.
We got a lot of gods floating
We
around.
do.
Let us not forget the poultry deity, the pantheon that we were coming up with. So there's also that.
Funky Kong.
Funky Kong. He's out there at large still. Hey, welcome to the last third of our podcast we like to call Oops, All Inside Jokes.
Yep. Getting late, don't care.
All right. I'd also like to thank, we mentioned him earlier, but Drinksmith, Joey Webster, thank you for upping your donation. We very much appreciate it. I'd also like to thank Dylan Rice for upping his donation. Thank you, Dylan. That's very cool of you. And then we thanked Grim, Usurper Grim already, but thank you again. Huge increase. So thank you, dude. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. Our theme song is moved by Sigmore Drive. Look at that track from the show notes at topbag.com. Do we have executive producers to read, or is that?
We do have executive producers. This episode has been brought to you by executive producers Usurper Grimm, 1383, God Emperor Alex Pena, Cousin David Galino, Daniel Abernathy, who should probably get a title because it feels weird that there's one person on here who does not have a title, so he should definitely have one. Platinum member Brett Miller and Laud Dennis. So thank you guys for making this episode possible.
Baron Abernathy.
Baron Abernathy.
I have
like
to say
that.
it like that. Baron Abernathy.
Baron.
Baron Abernathy.
Okay.
How you gonna close this out, Dave?
Like our favorite ladybug.
All right. So until next time, Tropical Capricorn.
You were Jack A.
I was.
Yeah. I was the girl that I had a crush on when I watched this movie when I was a kid, who was not Kimberly.
A kid.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't remember her name, but she was definitely my type at the time, and a little bit still now.
Mm-hmm.
She was the girl who was like kind of developed, but it was probably because she was a little chubby.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So then she was the prissy one. She broke my nail girl. She was that girl.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So there we go.
So you like prissy girls?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess to some point I still do. A little bit from column A, a little bit from column
Yeah.
B.
Not an adjective I would use to describe Nikki.
No.
I feel like she would punch me if I used that. If I'm like, yeah, you look pretty prissy. Like, she'd probably hit me.
No, she doesn't hit anybody.
No. Okay.
She's not violent. She might ask me about it later.
There you go. All right.
She'd probably be like, why did Tyler call me prissy?
What the fuck did he say that?
That was weird.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, it was weird. I
It
don't
was
know.
weird.
I was like, he probably just wanted to get a reaction out of you. Maybe get you to hit him.
Yep. So then he could be like, see, she hit me.
She hit me.
She's so violent.
Holy shit, you're wearing like a chef uniform. I just realized that.
Yep.
Look at that.
Because I really didn't have much time. I came home from work because I had a very long day and it's snowing outside. It took me forever to get home. Shoved food in my mouth and came out here to record.
It is snowing outside. We need to end this right now so I can go home before I can't.
All right, bye.
Bye. Because of the way the first session ended, the second session is going to start like with high energy. Like I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
You know?
Because I tell Casey it was like me playing as Hades and him just like, is this Call of Cthulhu? This guy playing a tic-tac, tic-tac, tic-tac.